Wow, it turned out to be a good one. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another episode of Drop It Dimes with Mr. Dugai. And today I'm going to talk about last night's AFC Wildcard matchup as you had the Cincinnati Bengals beating the Baltimore Ravens 24 to 17 to advance to the divisional round. Before I get into this video, for everyone, if you want to give me a follow on my social media platforms, I'm gonna have all that information down in the description box. May not always get a chance to respond to questions and comments on these videos, so feel free to DM me. Whenever I get a chance to, I'll get back at you. Come holler at your boy. Also, if you a Madden player on Xbox One, I'll have my Xbox One gamer tag in the description box also. Wow. I tell you what, man, Baltimore had their chances, yo. Baltimore really had their chances, man. Tyler Huntley actually played serviceable. Um, but two plays, man, he tried to stretch it out from too far. It get knocked out his hand, and Sam Hubbard takes that thing to the house, boy. He was trucking too, man. And then at the end on the Hail Mary, basically play 4th and 20. Ball gets tipped around, and I think it's Precise actually got a finger on the ball. Would have been a miraculous reception there. And honestly, if I was Baltimore, if they would have got that, man, I'd have went for two. I'd have went for two and tried to end that thing. But valid effort, played very, very well defensively. Just came up short, man. But they got to figure this Lamar Jackson thing out. Yo, Lamar Jackson, last night, they'd have won that game, the way that they played. But for the winners, Cincinnati, hey, you got to survive in that day, just like Buffalo did earlier in the day. Just survive in advance, yo. Jambalaya Joe Burrow wasn't one of his better performances, but he played some winning football as well as Mixon getting in the end zone, Chase with another solid performance, and Higgins and all those guys. And defensively, man, forced a couple of turnovers. Hilton had a nice game. And came up with the game-winning play, the play that they knocked the ball out of Huntley's hand and took it the other way to the house. They do gotta do something about this offensive line, man. They got 3 starters out now. It's been an ongoing thing with this team for 2 years now. They got too good of a quarterback and too much of good skill position players to not have a competent offensive line, yo. You ain't got to have a line like the Eagles or like one of these other teams, but just have a competent offensive line. And you would have won a Super Bowl last year and had a great chance to get one next year, yo. Which they're gonna play the Buffalo Bills now. In Buffalo, and I'ma say it over and over again to all the Cincinnati fans. I felt like y'all got done wrong in this situation. Whatever we all thankful that DeMar Hamlin is okay and all that, and he's getting better and better, and he's home. But at the same time, why not make this Buffalo Cincinnati game a neutral site game also? Look, I'm gonna be honest, Cincinnati would have beat Buffalo that night. If everything would have been normal, Cincinnati, I feel like at home would have won that game. And for them to have for the NFL to sit there and consider everything about for Kansas City and Buffalo, they looked at it one-sided. Yeah, if Buffalo would have beat Cincinnati, they would have had home field advantage. But y'all compensating them by, hey, if you play Kansas City in the AFC Championship game, that game will be in Atlanta instead of Arrowhead. Well, why are we not doing the same for Cincinnati and Buffalo? Like, hey, if Cincinnati would have won that game, they'd have been the 2 seed. Buffalo would have been the 3 seed, and Buffalo would have been playing in Cincinnati this week. So I don't understand why. Look, and with the NFL, you worry about stuff like this. Look, let's not. We all feel good, but let's not just you know give teams advantages over other teams because of sentimental reasons. No, like it gotta be fair at the end of the day. The sentimental thing to do was to not continue that game. That's the right thing to do. And now you can't fix it on one end but not fix it on the other. Like part of this make me honestly, and it's nothing against the Buffalo Bills because it ain't their fault, obviously, and they got bigger concerns about their teammate and all that. But for the NFL, it makes me want to root for Cincinnati in this game. Because then also if Cincinnati wins, Cincinnati got to go to Arrowhead. They don't get to play in a neutral site game like that. I just don't understand the logic of that. But nevertheless, should be an outstanding football game. But with that being said, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I have Philadelphia Eagles, NFL, and content of my other teams throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Fly, Eagles, fly.